Well, welcome to the second episode of the Whitetail Obsession. I'm Carl Bethke.
I'm Jesse Lenz.
And we're two of the owners of Rush Outdoors. Right now we're getting ready to go set some more cameras. It's actually going to be, well, it's the third weekend of bow season?
It's the third going on the fourth with this weekend. We're going to call this show The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've had a little bit of a rocky start, which you're going to see in some of the episodes.
Yeah, I think we've all had a rocky start this year.
Yeah, it's been rough. We're going to get some cameras out there. Things are definitely starting to transition. As you can tell by the corn behind us, it's starting to turn brown. Farmers are starting to take their crops. So deer are going to be switching what they're doing, what they're eating.
A lot of acorns, heading to the acorns right now here in southern Wisconsin. So if you're hunting southern Wisconsin, be sure to check for the acorn crop. If you can find a lone white oak dropping, that's definitely a place to stand.
Yeah, and another thing we've noticed the last probably week is I would say deer seem to be like they're about a week or 2 weeks ahead of schedule. They're laying scrapes down. Bucks are doing a little bit more than just light sparring. They're actually kind of getting after it a little bit, which might be breaking up their bachelor groups. So just pay attention to some of that stuff.
Yeah, you're going to see quite a few more scrapes coming in the next few weeks here in Wisconsin, especially down here in southern Wisconsin. Like Jesse said, they're about, I want to say, 2 weeks ahead right now. We do have some, you'll see it on the video here, some heavy sparring is what we call it. Actually some bigger deer pushing each other around. Not tanks, but a couple 130s.
Yep, good deer.
So be sure to check this out. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode. We're going to have 3 hunts on this video. So like we said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we don't lie about anything. We're going to show you the way it was. Some people may criticize some of the stuff we're going to show you, but it's what happened, what happens to everybody if you bow hunt long enough. So check out this show.
Thanks for watching.
What's going on, everybody? It's September 22nd here in southern Wisconsin. We're actually hunting down southwestern Wisconsin. I got here a little bit earlier, but the landowner showed up, so spent a lot of time talking to him. It's about 4:45 right now. We're sitting over this corn, bean, alfalfa food plot we call the triangle. Been getting a lot of does and fawns coming in here. Haven't been seeing much on this property for bucks right now. But we do have a lot of does and fawns, so we're trying to take out an adult doe tonight. Hopefully something will show up. There's one buck that we do have on camera. It's kind of a non-typical. It's kind of messed up big deer, but 3 on one side and 5 on the other with a flyer out the back of his G2, so kind of a neat deer, but don't really expect him to show up tonight. We got a high pressure, sunny, there's not a cloud in the sky. Cold front that moved through yesterday. Right now it's about 65 degrees, so hopefully something will show up. We'll be able to put them down on film. September 22nd, here in southern Wisconsin. That knockout knock really was bright. I mean, you could see it go right where I aimed. I think I had put it just behind the front shoulder. She was quartering at me a little bit, but it was a fairly decent shot. I think it's about 14 yards. The Obsession Phoenix put it right in there, so we'll see what happens. The scent blocker worked. My scent is actually going, I can feel the wind in the back of my neck was going straight towards those deer where they came from, so that definitely did its job. Kind of excited. It's the first deer of the season. Hopefully we'll be able to find her right down over here, so I'll get the stuff together and we'll head down and see if we can get a recovery.
Looks like your brother-in-law's ready.
Wheel.
Good. Smells good. Yeah. Lots of blood. You find a deer? Yeah. Okay. On the trail?
Blood trail's right between the tires.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, there you go. All right. September 22nd here in southern Wisconsin. It's starting to get late, probably 10 minutes before shooting hours, I believe. It was like 7:05. And we had this doe and a fawn come in. That's all I thought I had seen at the time. She came in. You'll see I was messing with the camera trying to get everything going. I had my GoPro and the battery died, so that didn't work out the way we wanted it to. But she ended up coming in and presenting kind of a quartering two shot. The exit wound you can see is right out down here. She only went about, I'd say probably 90 yards and piled up here on one of our trails. The Obsession Phoenix did its job, and Black Eagle arrow shooting an X impact this year. And then you'll see the light, the knockout knock. That was awesome, and definitely in the video it helps you with your recovery. So Grim Reaper broadhead. End result, nice adult doe here in southern Wisconsin on September 22nd. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that first video here. We're going to bring another one to you here quickly. It doesn't turn out quite as well, but misses happen, so you're going to see what happens here when Mike's on this next doe. But Jesse and I checked out this first stand. Looks good here. All our shooting lanes are clear. We got deer coming out in our normal spots, so hopefully within the next week we'll pick this up. These deer bed behind us off these points and work their way up to the alfalfa field behind us. So hopefully this week we'll be able to put on a good buck on this property.
Well, it's September 13th, opening day in Wisconsin. It's afternoon hunt here. We're heading out now. I'm going to try her again one more time tonight. I'm pretty limited on hunting this year, so unlike my partner Carl, he can hunt almost every day because he has a good job.
That's right.
So we're going to go over to a spot that we actually kind of hunted a little bit last year. Seen a few deer there. Carl and I put down a real nice one there. I filmed that he shot last year. A lot of deer pass through there. It's not hunted very hard, but I think early it could be better than later. I know there's a big field of beans right there in a pond. So we're kind of hoping with it being early here in September, they come out and feed us those beans. The wind is perfect for us to sit one of our sets that we put out there last year. So we're going to give that a shot tonight and see if doe comes out, or maybe even a shooter buck. You never know, but stick around.
What? Oh. $1 million. What do you want?
I want a buck, I guess.
Buck?
Doe would be also good. Well, we're at this other chunk of land here. We were pretty sure that this was going to be corn, but we really thought the other field was going to be beans. Well, the other field is winter wheat, and this is corn. So we're changing our minds. we're going to sit here, but we're going to switch stands. We're going to hope that the weatherman is right for once, that the wind's actually going to switch. And hopefully we get them crossing, coming out. They should go right by us if they're going to go to this corn. So we're going to get suited up and head in there. It's September 13th here, opening day, southern Wisconsin. Team Rush Outdoors. We are set back on a different piece of property than we sat this morning. We haven't even really been in here at all to even check it out or anything. Just kind of playing the crops tonight, hoping they bed basically, if I turn this way, they bed basically straight back behind me. The corn is straight behind the camera. So there's a lot of good trails right out here in front of us where they've been trailing back and forth. There's a pond and a creek, and then the corn. So, I mean, we don't know what's out here. Kind of a crapshoot tonight, you know, it's just early season, just kind of feeling stuff out. A lot more gathering intel than really worried about shooting anything. Obviously, if the opportunity presents itself, we're going to try to take something out of here. So, it has warmed up since this morning. It's probably closer to 60. It's probably high 50s, but wind is, see what happens, see what happens, see what happens. We just had two doe come out, right pretty much where we thought they'd go. Of course, they went to the stand that we didn't think that they would go to, so pretty normal. We're sitting right off the middle. They went to the far stand, which we kind of figured they would go past us to the corn, so